called in to see you, Robert.
Any news?
Adam, why don't you go and get a shower and a couple hours sleep? I can keep an eye on Johnny.
I can't, not today.
Well, the operation's not till later, unless they've brought it forward.
No, they're still stabilising him.
Well, then give yourself a break. You've been here all night. He isn't going to miss you for a few hours.
I can't leave him, Vic. It might be the last day I ever spend with him.
Hey, we've been here before and he pulled through.
That was different. He didn't need an operation. But the more he's got to fight, the more chances he has of losing.
Don't.
I'm trying not to think about it. I can't stop, Vic.
Hey, what's that?
It's Johnny's up. I need to know what they're going to do to him.
You sure that's a good idea? Ignorance is bliss and all that.
I'm a vet, Carly. I've seen way worse than this.
Yeah, but that wasn't your own child, was it? You don't want to be sitting here imagining him being cut open. Look up something else, take your mind off it. Put in Channing Tatum topless.
I'm not in a Channing Tatum mood.
I suppose not. Sorry.
Oh, hey. How's she doing?
Don't ask.
Hi, Ness. Maura said you were sick yesterday.
Yeah, much better today.
Are you sure? Because you don't want to go giving any bugs to Johnny.
I don't worry about that. I'll keep my distance.
Cool. Well, in that case, I'm your lift. Paddy said he'll cover everything today, so I can be with you as long as you need me.
Thanks.
Right, well, just text me when you're ready then, yeah? Ness, I know you're worried. And I know you'd rather be anywhere else other than that hospital.
Is it that obvious?
This is every parent's worst nightmare. Your child in the hands of some complete stranger when there's nothing you can do about it. But you've just got to stay strong for him. You can do that, can't you?
Could you help James out this afternoon?
I've got stuff to do.
Like what?
Like work. Ask Andy or get my dad to come over. Maybe he can bring Carl with him. Seems to like him being around.
What is your problem?
Kyle. Call him my dad.
What? I didn't know he did that.
Oh, yeah, right. It was all a big setup, wasn't it?
No.
Get me to spend time with him when you know. I've told you I don't want him around.
Right now, I couldn't care less what you want. I've got more important things to do, like supporting my son. Because even though he didn't ask to be a dad, he stepped up. Which makes him more of a man than you.
Whoa! You expecting royalty?
Worse. Brenda's back today. Been up since 6, blitzing the place.
You need to chill out. If she comes back and everything's too neat, she'll get suspicious. She'll think you've been up to something.
I just wanted them to be perfect for her.
She doesn't need perfect. She needs everything back to normal.
How can things ever be normal again after what I've put her through? I called her last night and, you know, she seemed perky enough, but it's like she's only ever half listening to me.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't...
It's not funny. I can feel this distance between us. It's not just 'cause she's in London. It's 'cause she still doesn't trust me. Who can blame her?
She will get there, all right? It's going to take time, but it'll happen. I know it will.
Hey. I texted Jacob yesterday and I've still got no response. He's obviously having too much of a good time in Portugal to worry about his Auntie Layla. Have you heard from him?
Not recently. Can't blame him. I abandoned Jakey to stay here with my dad. Not for me, eh?
Still no luck with that, then? Wow!
Try to pay me off. Just shows how little he knows me. Or cares. As if all I ever wanted was his money.
What are you going to do with that, then?
Put it into the shop, I suppose. Make a few improvements after he trashed the place. Give it a whole new look.
Maybe you should just go and talk to him.
Nah. It's too late for that now.
Well, someone needs to snap him out of it. I've got a birthday party booked in that B&B later.
Good luck with that.
No, I'll not stop. I just wanted to let you know that, well, it's all out in the open. Kyle knows exactly who his dad is.
He's told him.
No, someone's let it slip and, well, your dad's none too happy about it. I thought maybe you could try and talk some sense into him.
Oh, well, I've kind of got my hands full at the moment.
Well, yeah, I can take him if you like.
Oh, do you mind? Just while I do the school run.
Yeah, no problem.
Sarah, get your bag and shoes, please.
Hey, come on, put that down, eh? Do as you're told.
Don't know where my shoes are.
Well, look for them.
She can do it.
They might be in your room. Go on.
Look, don't just sit there, Sarah. Get off your bum. God. What's all that about?
Oh, she hates me.
No, all kids go through that.
She's missing Pete and blaming me, which, you know, I deserve, so...
I'm not having that. She's walking all over you, and you've got to put a stop to it.
Well, I don't want to make things worse.
Well, letting her get away with it'll make things worse. She needs to know who's the boss. Like, get tough with her now, or you'll end up with a nightmare on your hands later.
Hey, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Can I have a latte, please, Bob?
Oh, yeah. I was going to call you. I know we haven't talked about you coming back to work, but if you're up to it, now would be a good time for you to start. I know James would appreciate having you there.
I can start tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. Right, I better get to the hospital. Adam's been there all night.
It's a stressful time for you all.
Yeah, hope it all goes well.
Well, he survived this far.
I can say a prayer for Johnny if you like.
I won't do any harm. Please do. Cheers, then.
Diane tells me there's no change with Robert. I can mention him in my prayers at the same time.
Are you having a laugh?
I mean, sorry, I didn't think. I mean, I know things are very difficult for you.
He's scum. The lowest of the low. You can pray for him to die if you like. Otherwise, that'd save your breath.
How's it all going?
Yeah, great.
So, right then, I am off to pick up the food.
Oh, Eric won't like you bringing food in.
It's only sandwiches and a bit of cake. I thought it'd make things easier.
OK, your decision.
What kind of mood's he in?
Usual.
Did I say you could go for a break? Who are these for?
Oh, they're just for the party later on.
Party?
I booked it in.
Without consulting me?
Since when did we turn down bookings? Plus, I thought I'd liven the place up a bit.
Don't you worry. I have got everything under control.
No parties.
It's booked.
I said no parties. No parties. No happy people. No flowers, especially carnations.
You can't do that. Because it's too late for me to rearrange. So what am I going to do now?
Tell you what, leave it with me. I know how to deal with him.
Yeah, you better, OK? Text me. Let me know how it's going.
Will do. But it will cost you.
You're kidding.
50 quid?
Yeah, Maury was in here earlier on the way to hospital. It's good that Johnny's got his family around him today.
How is he?
Getting ready for an operation, so you work it out.
Yes. She was only asking. People are concerned.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
What time is the surgery?
No idea. I just hope it's soon. I want it over with.
Well, we hope it goes well. Don't we, Rakesh?
Of course, we'll be thinking about you.
Did you mean that? Or were you just being polite?
I meant it. I will be thinking about them.
Because he's your grandson.
You can't call him that.
Don't you want to see him? But Moira's there. The grandmother isn't. She's in your place.
Oh, she'll do a better job than I would.
That is not true. Right, you have proved what a great dad you are and how much you love Kieran. Johnny deserves some of that.
It's too late.
He's your flesh and blood. Don't you want to take one look at him in case... In case this is your last chance? And you don't know what's going to happen today.
Look, I know the risks, and I wish there was some way around it, but there isn't. I have cut Kieran out of his child's life.
I don't have a right to be part of it either.
But you could still explain your reasons.
If I do, I will lose Kieran. He will never forgive me.
Yeah, well, that is a risk you're going to have to take. Johnny is fighting for his life and might not make it through this operation. What if this is the last chance that Kieran has to see his son, to maybe say goodbye? Are you really going to deny him that moment?
Has he gone down for his op yet?
No, we're still waiting to hear. How are you coping? The boys are just doing a bit of bonding.
Yeah, Adam's playing Johnny some of his favourite tunes. I spent last night making a playlist, couldn't sleep. Dodgy taste in music, though.
Got what looked like a smile, so can't be all that bad. Thanks, babe.
Victoria asked them if they could play music when he comes out of the theatre. And quietly when he comes round.
Really?
Well, yeah, if that's okay with you.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I get that it's a stupid idea, but I just thought it'd kind of be like having us there.
It's not stupid. It's lovely. Yeah, it's lovely.
Why don't you go in and see him?
Well, that's what I was about to do. I'm just going to stand out here, am I?
Why aren't you at school?
Oh, follow-up dentist appointment. Make sure she's brushing properly. But she insisted on coming to see Nan and Brenda before we left.
Is she here yet? I've done her a picture.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I had a phone call. She's decided to stay one more day with Nikhil and Molly.
Oh, well. Sounds like she's having an exciting time with them.
You haven't met Nikhil, have you? He doesn't do exciting.
Never mind, she'll be back tomorrow. Go and have a seat. Won't be a sec. Dad, one more day isn't going to make much difference.
Oh, you didn't hear her. Going on about how much she was going to miss them and this amazing life they've got in Canada. Yeah, you think she wanted to move there with them?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Oh, yeah? She's obviously no rush to get back here, is she? I don't blame her after what I've put her through. I don't know, Carly. Maybe she wants a fresh start with a family she can trust.
Yeah, and that's you deep down, Dad. You just need to remind her of it.
What if it's too late? You can't love somebody you don't trust. You don't trust me. She said so herself.
Come on then, missus.
You can't bury your head and pretend like this isn't happening.
It's best for everyone. Adam's happy being a dad. Moira's happy to be a granny. I can't take that away from them.
Don't twist this, right? Don't make out like you were doing them a favour.
No one is going to thank me for the truth. Not now. It has got out of hand. It's not just Kieran I've lied to. It's Moira, Vanessa, Adam. I'll be destroying all their lives.
But isn't it better to do it now than when he's older? When he knows them all and he's calling Adam Dad?
Don't you think I want that? I mean, I know I've made a mess of this. It's my biggest regret. Please don't ask me to take it back. Not now. I'm sorry to ask you to have to be a part of this, but we need to move forward, put this behind us, pretend it never happened.
I can't pretend. I hate it.
I know, but what other options are there?
Right, you. You need a wash and a shave, and then you're putting this on.
Go away.
Yeah, can't do that. See, they're planning another intervention. I told them it wasn't a good idea, but nobody listens to me. Anyway, this time they're not leaving till the job's done, even if it takes days.
What's he on about?
Your loved ones. David, Diane, Rodney, and Finn, and a load of others, all coming here to put a smile on that miserable face of yours.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Well, you don't have a choice. They'll be here soon. And I reckon there'll be a lot of hugging, so you might want to go home. Get yourself spruced up.
Never.
I said you'd be like this, but they're determined. Well, they'll all cram in here if they have to. Whatever it takes to get you back to your old self.
They'll have to find me first.
Well, you can't walk out.
Try and stop me.
Well, what am I going to say to them?
Tell them I've died. Maybe then they'll leave me alone.
If you had to work the farms outside,
Narky as ever.
Well, that depends on whether you've got Kyle hiding behind you or not.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want you upsetting him.
You shouldn't go messing with his head then, should you?
I didn't.
You just couldn't leave it, could you? You had to make sure that that kid knew exactly who his dad was.
I never said a word. It was Kerry who let it slip.
She did what?
What you haven't had the guts to do. It was a mistake on her part.
Yeah, right. You've all been dropping massive hints.
Oh, believe what you like. I'm not sorry it's happened.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's going to regret it. Forcing me into it.
You owe that girl a favour. I saw your face when he called you dad, and it wasn't all anger. For a split second, there was something else.
You're losing the plot, old man.
No, I'm not. You're that little boy's dad. Why are you so scared to admit it?
Hey, Carly says the dentist was pleased with you. Much improved brushing. Sneak you a little piece of cake if you like, our secret.
I don't want any, Grandad.
Oh. What's with the sad face? Is it 'cause Nana Brenda isn't back yet?
Are you and Nana Brenda going to get one married like Daddy and Laura?
No. Who told you that?
I heard you and Carly talking. You said that Nana Brenda might have to go live in Canada.
Oh, love. Oh, that was just my little joke.
It wasn't funny.
No.
Do you still love each other?
Yeah, very much. But I did something bad. I was mean to her.
You stole the money.
Well, it wasn't stealing as such, but yeah, it was wrong.
You won't do it again, will you?
Never.
Then you'll have to tell her.
Yeah, I've tried.
She doesn't trust you.
Where are you getting all this from?
I listen.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Have to be careful what I say in the future.
I've got £14.36 in my money box.
Very specific.
You can have it if you like. Then you can show Nana Brenda that I trust you. If I trust you, so should she.
Oh, April, that is a lovely idea. But I think it's going to take a little bit more than that to show that she can trust me again. But I will think of something. Don't you worry. You want that piece of cake?
Yeah.
Why is it taking so long?
Operations do. Could be complications.
There won't be any.
Well, you're a medical expert now.
Well, no.
Things that go wrong, even in the smallest of ops. Happens all the time.
Why are you saying that? You're trying to jinx it.
I don't think arguing's going to help.
I can't stand this.
Well, do you want to go for a walk or something?
No, I need to be here.
We'll come and find you if we hear anything.
I'm staying. You can go if you want, I don't mind.
No, babe, I'm not leaving your side.
I need a coffee.
I'll get
Look, I can manage. Some of us don't need our hand-holding.
Any news on Johnny?
Oh, I've only just come on shift, but I think he's still in theatre. Don't worry, your little boy's in good hands.
Oh, no, I'm not his mum.
No, she just likes to pretend she is.
That is not what I'm doing.
I didn't mean to offend anyone.
You'll think before you open your mouth. Don't they teach you the basics? Never make assumptions.
I'm really sorry. I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything.
What is up with you?
What are you doing?
Mind my own business, you should try it sometime.
Oh, more attitude. Good, that's just what I need.
Well, I need a bit of peace.
So why are you here?
Why not? Have a drink with the old man, can't I?
Shadrach? Did you do this a lot?
First time. Didn't think anybody else would be here. One more thing I got wrong, eh?
So this is a pity party. Suppose I better join you then.
Listen, we are all scared, all right? But you can't be taking out on Vic, the nurses, or anyone else.
She's upset. It's understandable.
Yeah, not to me, it isn't.
Adam, it doesn't matter.
Who does she think she is, eh? Because everyone else seems to think she's Johnny's mum.
It was a mistake, Ness. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, I'm his mum running me, not her.
Well, it doesn't matter what the nurse thinks. We all know that you're Johnny's mum.
Why is she even here?
For Adam and for Johnny. I'm allowed to care, aren't I?
Vanessa.
What's that meant to mean?
Nothing.
Were you saying I don't?
No.
Vanessa, back off.
Acting like you're better than me. Telling him to play your stupid music like you know him better than me. Well, you don't. I am the one who carried him, who gave birth to him. You are nothing to Johnny. Go on, get out! Get out! Don't come back! I don't do anywhere near my son! Just get her out of here.
No, she's staying with me.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but shoving you is not all right. She's lost it.
Look, we understand how worried you are, Vanessa. But Adam is too, and he can't do this on his own.
I have to. It's all right for them. They've got each other.
You've got us. Johnny doesn't want to see his mum and dad fighting.
But don't tell me what he wants. I should know better than anyone.
Yeah, of course you do, and nobody is questioning that. You are a brilliant mum.
Shut up, Moira.
Do you know, I think I should go and give you some space. Vanessa, I never meant to upset you, OK?
Please don't.
Nobody's going anywhere. Will you all just give us a minute, please? There are days when being a parent is one long nightmare, and this is one of them. And there are going to be hundreds more. And we all have our ways to cope.
I haven't found any.
I know you had a drink yesterday. Now, I'm not judging you, but see all the stuff that you're feeling, it's normal.
You have no idea what I am feeling.
I think I'm beginning to. Ness, you have barely held Johnny. Now, he's been stuck in an incubator. You haven't been able to take him home, feed him, give him a cuddle. But it'll happen. And you will bond the moment you hold that wee man in your arms.
Oh, you've got it wrong. There's nothing like that. Just leave me alone.
I'll go after her, yeah?
No, before you do, there's something you should know.
Sounds like something's moving under here.
Could be a rat.
Ooh,
Tough you, aren't you?
it's in the blood. Didn't even know you ever thought about Shadrach.
I don't.
So what are you doing here then?
Well, I got thinking. The reason I'm a useless dad is because of him.
Where's that come from? This about Kyle. Grandad mentioned it.
Did he now?
Why do you find it so hard to accept Kyle? Sit here all day if you have to. Rat or no rat.
When I look at him, it reminds me of what I used to be. The way I treated Amy. She was practically a kid herself, and I dragged her to get that abortion. I didn't care about her. It was all about what I wanted. And what I definitely didn't want, a kid with her.
That isn't you now, though.
It'll always be there. Look at the damage I've done. Look at you. I made a right mess of your life.
Oh, thanks. You don't need to remind me.
Well, I did that to you.
Listen, I've made too many mistakes. They can't all be down to you.
Well, I bet they can. If you'd had nice, normal parents, you'd be a different person. If I hadn't had that stupid waste of space, I'd be a different person too. Maybe. I'm a man who cares more about his kids than he does himself.
I never said that you didn't care. Well, I did actually, a lot, but I don't say that now.
Well, you should, because it's true. Otherwise, why did I freak when Kyle called me Dad and I walked away? What kind of a person does that make me?
Drinking it all on your own, are you? No, it's for Kerry. I can't ask a person to work late and then not show my appreciation.
I've just been to visit Dad.
How is he?
Yeah, you know, he's putting on a brave face.
Well, that's typical of him. Trying to spare your feelings, always thinking of others.
Not when he shot Robert and nearly got me in the process.
He didn't shoot Robert.
Why did he confess then?
Yeah, well, I don't know why he did that.
Because he is a lovely, caring man who would do anything for the people that he loves.
Well, if you really think that, why don't you reconsider the engagement? He needs support, Bernice. Not people abandoning him when he needs them the most.
He made his choice. I know why he did it, but I can't be expected to be a part of all that. I had to walk away.
Why? Because there's nothing left in it for you. If you really cared about him, you wouldn't have dropped him the second there was a problem. You're a gold digger. My dad's better off without you.
White wine, please. Actually, no. Better make it an orange juice. Not allowed to drink now without people getting all judgy.
Is the operation over?
No, it's still going on.
So shouldn't you be there?
Why does everyone think they can tell me what to do?
I wasn't trying to.
Has something happened? Is it not going well?
I don't know. I can't just sit there waiting.
All right, well, why don't I take you home?
What for?
Because you look like you need to talk. Look, I know me and you are not together, but you used to tell me stuff.
I can't, Kieran.
You don't have to block me out because you're not mine, okay? I was there at the birth, remember? That makes me something. A mate, or whatever.
I don't know what to do.
Come on.
It is going so well in there.
Thanks to me.
Well, mainly my marvellous organisational skills.
Which would be useless without me. If I hadn't got rid of Eric, none of that would be happening.
Go on then. How'd you do it?
That's my secret. Oh, and you owe me, so I can have my money now.
I thought you said he'd gone home.
I assumed.
Your big mistake.
Probably me.
Just stop him, right? Or no 50 quid.
Eric!
Sorry, thank you. I'm so glad that you've all had such a wonderful time, and if you would please remember to go ahead and recommend me to all of your friends.
We haven't cut the cake yet.
Maybe you wouldn't want to do that. It's so beautiful. You want to leave it intact.
What's going on?
What are you doing here?
What's going on in there?
I thought you'd gone home.
Just let me have a little...
Oh, Eric.
Oh.
What did I say about parties?
You like them?
Is this why you got me out of the way? Get this ugly bunch of misfits out of here right now!
I think you're the one who should leave.
I own the place.
Look, mate, we've been having a lovely time, and you're not going to wreck it.
Who the hell are you?
Tom, I'm Annabelle's dad.
Who?
Annabelle, it's her 40th birthday party. She's here with her mum, who's also thinking about having a retirement do here. Now, isn't that nice and lucrative?
That's your wife? Gargoyle.
You don't have to stay with me. You've probably got somewhere to rush off to, Tar. Were you meant to be meeting Belle?
No, I was waiting for Dad, because he's helping me pack my stuff.
You moving back home?
Yeah, I've not really got a choice, just...
Why?
Do you know what? It's a long story. I don't...
It's gonna cramp your style, losing your independence. Tricky for you and Belle.
What? Ness? We come here to talk about you, okay? And, you know, us having this conversation just makes me feel a bit weird.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't do. I'm pleased for you, honestly. You two are right for each other. Something happened to Johnny?
No, he's still in theatre. But I need a word in private.
Right, okay, yeah, I can take it in. But listen, Ness, if you need anything...
Yeah, I'll come over to your dad's. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see me.
We were getting worried.
There's no need.
Ness, You don't have to pretend with me. Okay? It's okay.
You can't help me, Rona. Nobody can.
Well, let me try.
You should only take her out after dark. Is it Halloween yet? I bet she's popular then. I bet they think it's a mask.
He doesn't mean it.
Yes, he does. Get this freak show off my property.
They were going anyway.
Good. Go, otherwise I'll set the dogs on you.
No, he's not. He doesn't have dogs.
Yes, well, I'll get some. With big jaws. You've got 5 minutes. Get out of the way.
Is this a joke?
Yes. Yes, it is. That's why we booked this place, because he is such a hoot. I mean, people come from all over the land, like London, just to be insulted by him.
I mean, today you were lucky because he was on form.
Sometimes he is just mildly abusive, but today he was hateful. So, shall we have a round of applause for Mr. Grumpy Eric? Grumpy Eric!
You loved it. You loved it.
Not gonna lie, I've hated you at times. You can be cruel, heartless.
Don't hold back.
What? You mustn't like Shadrach. No, you've got your own style. It's not traditional dad stuff, but it works. You're honest with me even when I don't want to hear it. And this thing with Kyle, you can turn it around if you want.
What if I don't?
Well, you do, because otherwise you won't be sitting here feeling all miserable about it.
I'm trying to do the lad a favour. Doesn't need a dad like me.
I wasn't sure that I did when I first met you. Now look at us. You're there for me no matter what. No matter how bad it gets. And you'll be there for Kyle because you won't be able to stop yourself. You are a brilliant dad. And that is what Kyle needs. So you can say what you want, but I know you're not going to turn your back on him.
Moira told me what she said to you. About you not bonding. Was she right?
No.
Ness, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You didn't even get a chance to hold him. He was taken away from you straight away and put in that incubator. How could you be expected to bond like that?
I'm his mum. I'm supposed to.
It'll get there.
Oh, you've got it all wrong. Everybody's really worried about him, and I don't know I should be, but I'm not. I don't feel anything.
Well, you're blocking it out. Protecting yourself, that is totally understandable.
You're not listening to me, Rona. I am trying to tell you that I am a bad person. I'm a bad mum. Like yesterday, I lied. Just so that I wouldn't have to go and see him. I wasn't sick. I was drinking. I don't feel anything for Johnny.
Ness, I've seen you with him, okay? You can't fake that.
Yeah, well, obviously I can. I've been on autopilot ever since the baptism. I've been trying to act like a mum should. Yeah, but Victoria's more of a mum to him than I am. How can she love him more than I do?
She doesn't. She loves Adam, and Johnny is a part of that. And she'll grow to love him in the way that Paddy loves Leo. You will always be his true mum.
Johnny would be better off with her.
He is lucky to have all of you.
No, not me. I couldn't look after him. Not when he was inside me. Even my body rejected him. And I did the same yesterday. He needed me. And I was here getting drunk. I'm a total failure as a mum because I can't do the one thing that I should. I can't love him, Ron. I don't love him.
today has been up there with one of my worst.
Oh, it's a laugh.
Maybe for you, but I am not going through that again. I'm gonna have to find myself another venue.
You might not. Have you seen the reviews? They think the B&B's cool.
More fun than having your appendix out. What does that mean?
Read on. They loved it.
Did you write this one?
No, there's a few.
Oh my God.
I know. We're a hit.
We.
Hey, you said we're a good team, and you still owe me 50 quid.
Do you know, I think we might have to do this again. Give people the full Grumpy Eric experience.
Well, he's not going to go for that.
Well, we don't tell him, do we? We keep it a secret, and he will be his usual grumpy self.
Oh, I suppose it might work.
Well, we'll have to do something, because that B&B's not getting any bookings. Then it'll go under, and you won't have a job.
Good point.
What do we call the place?
Ooh, dunno. Grumpy Grange?
No.
Oh, Misery Manor? Evil Eric's?
Humbug Hotel.
Right, I'm off. So, what excitement have you got in store for tonight, then?
Oh, Dan wants to practice resuscitating us, which might sound like a laugh, but he takes it too seriously. I always try and go in for a snog, and he always goes off on one.
So what place is? Gabby's doing food tech, so I'll have to gulp down some hideous vegan cottage pie. I think I might send her round to Ashley's with it.
Oh, do it, I would.
Oh. I got you this to say thanks for your hard work.
Oh. Flippin' heck, Bernice. What's happened to you?
Nothing. Just being nice. Should have got myself one, drown my sorrows.
I thought you were being quiet. What's the matter with you?
Do you think I'm a gold digger? Chrissy reckons I am. Said it was the only reason I was after Lawrence, which is a total lie.
Well, don't let her get to you. You're better off out of it, even if he is rich.
I wasn't after his money. It was his mind I fell in love with.
And the fact that he's a super stud.
I wouldn't know.
How do you mean?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, go on, tell us.
We never actually did anything. It was a quick kiss on the cheek and then separate rooms.
Eh, but I thought you and him...
What man proposes to you without even snogging your face off first?
So you never did anything?
No.
Lad's night out, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
You left Lisa home alone?
Hardly. It's chaos. Her and John here looking after Noah, Samson, Sarah, Jack and Moses. Took this one to feed the pigs and thought we'd slip away. They'll not notice for a bit.
It's turned into a proper crash these days.
Yeah, well, don't mind. Keeps us busy. And having said that, I won't mind a bit of quality time with my sons. I'd never see them these days. Sam's hiding out with Megan, and Kane, well, he's hardly set foot in the place since Johnny arrived.
You knew he'd be like that.
Well, at first, yeah, but I thought he'd come round.
You know how stubborn he is.
Well, can't go on like this. I like having them around, don't get me wrong, but if it comes to a choice between him and Kane, well, I don't know what I'll do.
Oh, sorry we're late. I got stuck under a pile of paperwork.
David's got Amber, so I can help with the packing.
Yeah, can that wait? Because I need another pint.
You've not changed your mind, have you?
No, just had a crazy day. I went back to Vanessa's and...
What for?
She was having a meltdown.
Was it the baby?
Yeah, of course it is. What else would it be?
Well, did the operation not go well?
No, it's fine. It's still going on. But Vanessa's a right mess with it all, and I tried to get her to talk to me, but she wouldn't. So, I can't imagine what she's going through. You know what I mean? I'm just glad it's not my kid, because I couldn't deal with all that.
There's nothing wrong with you know. It's perfectly normal to feel this way.
How can it be?
Because your baby came too soon and you weren't ready. And you've been beating yourself up about it ever since, feeling like you're to blame.
Don't make excuses for me.
Ness, do you think you're the only person not to instantly bond? Because you're not. Plenty of women struggle at first, even when their babies aren't sick. You will get there.
But Adam's already there. He's this loving dad who's doing everything right.
You can't compare yourself to him. And he had a wobble, didn't he? Remember when you first told him you were pregnant? Well, this is your wobble, and you are entitled to it. And when Johnny is out of danger, you will get over this.
But what if I don't? This isn't going away.
Then you need to talk to someone. Promise me that you'll get help. Please, Ness.
And he was married for years. Happily. Well, so he says. And he's got 2 daughters. So it's obviously all in working order. Or it was. Oh, I don't know.
I feel dead guilty now.
For what?
Banging on about you two working your way through 50 Shades.
Oh, more like Pride and Prejudice. In bed with a cup of cocoa and a tapestry. Maybe he's just old-fashioned.
Well, he's definitely old.
And he was waiting till he got married. Which is kind of sweet. Weird, but sweet. Or perhaps he's just not a very physical person.
Or maybe he is gay.
Oh, don't say that.
Your gaydar never worked. You were engaged to one before?
Lawrence is a complete gentleman, that's all it is. I thought this one was for real.
Even without the good bits?
Well, I didn't mind all that. I mean, I know it wasn't the love of my life, but it was nice. I felt safe.
Sounds boring to me. I mean, yeah, you would have lived in a big house and not been skint all the time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't doing it for that. I mean, I just had a load of disasters. You know, falling for all the wrong ones. And with Lawrence, I felt special. He wasn't on the hunt for someone better. He liked me. You know, he gave me his full attention, and that's all I wanted.
Wouldn't be enough for me. Me and Dan were at it all the time, everywhere, whenever we get a spare minute.
Yeah, all right, I get the picture, thanks, Kerry. In my opinion, love and trust are more important than sex.
Do you want my opinion?
No.
Hey up.
Hiya.
Fancy a quick drink? Last night of freedom before Brenda gets back.
Oh, don't say it like that. I can't wait to see you.
Only joking, touchy.
Anyway, got to pick the twins up from the mates. And I need to find a way to get Brenda to trust me. April's got it into her head that we're splitting up.
Oh, how's she got that idea?
Oh, she was earwigging. I promised her it's not happening, but I need a plan, and fast. Come and help me out.
All right. Well, whatever you've got to say can wait till I've got him home. I'll not stand any more of your nonsense.
Just calm down, will you? Hey. You left this in my car yesterday.
It's not my god day.
Well, it is now. Go on, more back.
Right, we're off. It's his bedtime.
If you want to bring him up to the farm...
Look, I won't, don't worry.
Just let me say this. If you want to bring him up to the farm, then I won't mind.
What, you mean you want to see him?
Don't make a big deal, but if he wants to ride on the tractor, then I won't scare him. That's all I'm promising.
The hardest part is admitting it. You've already done that, haven't you?
Please don't tell Adam.
No, I won't. You are going to get help, aren't you?
I don't need to, honestly. I feel loads better after talking to you.
Hey, nice of you to show up.
I needed some air.
Yeah, you've been gone ages.
Right, it doesn't matter, does it? It's not like she's missed anything.
Yeah, she could have.
I'm so sorry for snapping at you.
Oh, don't be daft. I know it's just because you're stressed about Johnny.
Any news?
He's still in recovery, but I'm happy to tell you that it looks like the operation's been successful.
I get him. Thank you.
See, what did I tell you about the Barton boys? Made a steal.
When can Mum and Dad get to see him?
Well, we need to monitor him for a while, and then he'll be back on the ward, and we'll let you know.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you.
It's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good news.
Won't be long till we can take him out. Take him home.
Can't wait.
Well, if you've been affected by the issues raised in tonight's episode, there's information to help at itv.com/advice. And we're back in Emmerdale tomorrow at 7. Unlocking their competitive spirit next night in a brand new series for some sporting legends, the battle is on for eternal glory.